Hey everyone, today we're going to be building out a shelf using heroes from Battlefront 2. I'm going to be using some customs, some Figuarts, some Black Series based on the 22 heroes that we get to play as in the Battlefront game that is now over 5 years old. Sorry if that made you feel old. But first we have Finn from The Rise of Skywalker. This is a custom that I commissioned from Tim's Toys. He will be linked below if you want to see more of his work, but I really love having that sequel trilogy representation on my shelf. Though I do wish we got certain characters like Ahsoka in Battlefront before we got all of these sequel trilogy characters, but of course they were promoting current media, like with this Captain Phasma. This is the SHFiguarts. It's a little bit shinier, has that nice sculpted cape. Next we have Kylo Ren. This is also an SHFiguarts. This is one of the more valuable pieces in my collection. I think this figure goes for around $150. I did get a good deal on it, but it is the unmasked Kylo Ren, and that hand and helmet are actually sculpted together in one piece, so he never drops it. The standard release just had the helmeted head without the unmasked one. This is the Mafex Boba Fett. In the middle here we have Figuarts, and on the right we have the Black Series. I really prefer the Mafex. It is definitely my favorite of the Boba Fett figures that I own, one of my favorite figures in my entire collection, so that's going to be the Boba Fett that we represent here on the Battlefront shelf, and it is also accurate to his appearance in Battlefront if I am not mistaken. On my channel, very often I promote Mr. Super Clear, which is a matte spray. I used to use Krylon spray like you can see here on this Lando figure, and it gets a little bit shiny and textured over time, so I no longer recommend using that Krylon spray, but I really still stand by the Mr. Super Clear. I hope it ages much better than this Krylon. If not, a lot of my figures are in trouble. This Lando is also from my Krylon era. This is one of my earlier customs that I did in his kind of Hawaiian shirt look, but I'm just going to stick with the classic original trilogy Lando for now. And then we have the Bandai Model Kit General Grievous with a custom cape that I found on eBay. This cape is wired, which is really nice, and this Grievous is just much better scaled to the Black Series than the actual Black Series release that we got, so he's going to be the one that is represented on my shelf. By the way, if you are enjoying the video so far, I think you will enjoy the other content on my channel, so hit that subscribe button. We haven't gotten a proper prequel Yoda in the Black Series, so this is the SHFiguarts. I got this for around $70 a couple years ago. I think he goes for about twice that now. He's really difficult to find, unfortunately. Has a lot of alternate capes, and he even comes with his Jedi Council chair, so definitely check out that figure. And then here we have the standard Black Series BB-8. I really like the Adventurer skin for Leia that we see in Battlefront 2, so I decided to create that using the comic book Leia, and then I just put Greedo's vest on her. It's a little bit oversized, but I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to customize figures or do little kit bashes here without really needing to ever paint anything. So there might be other vests that would be painted that might fit a little bit better, but this kind of gets the job done. Our protagonist in Battlefront 2 is Iden Versio. We never got an unmasked figure of her, we just got a repaint of the TIE pilot that they called the Inferno Squad agent, but this is a custom head from Fett Clone. Completely nailed the Iden Versio likeness there, and she's over on my gaming shelf normally, but for now we're going to include her on the Battlefront 2 hero shelf, of course. I love the clean paint job and sculpt on these SHFiguarts figures, but I don't love the likeness of this Han Solo. I still have yet to see an amazing Han Solo likeness. Hopefully the Indiana Jones figures might be swappable. Maybe we'll get a really good Harrison Ford likeness from that. And then this is the SHFiguarts Rey from The Last Jedi. This is one of my favorite looks for Rey, and I just think this is the best Rey figure that has ever come out in 6-inch scale, with the Rise of Skywalker Black Series in a close second. The Emperor Palpatine from Figuarts is, to me, a huge improvement over the Black Series, but the price is obviously very different. If you want to see a better comparison of these two figures, that is also on my channel, but for now we're just going to use the standing Figuarts body. He does come with some lightning hands that could add a little bit of drama here, but I don't want the shelf to get too crowded, so we're just going to have him standing there in the same position that he is on the Battlefront 2 menu. I'm sticking close to the menu as much as possible, but some of the figures were going to block the ones behind them, such as Yoda, so we're going to take some liberties there. This is the Figuarts Darth Maul. A lot of Figuarts, but this is kind of my ultimate version of every figure that I want to show off here. So I'm going to be featuring a lot of Figuarts because I do think that they win out over the Black Series in some cases. I really love that Figuarts speeder, but we're just going to put the standard Maul over here on the shelf with his double-bladed lightsaber. This Anakin is the Black Series body with a matte spray and a Fett Clone head. The accessories that he's holding are 3D printed, and those files are available on my Patreon as part of my Jedi Temple series. I have probably about 8 different Jedi themed accessories as well as 100 other files available on that Patreon. Count Dooku is one of my favorite figures now. This is a head by Nuno and a hand from actually a starting lineup figure, one of the basketball players. Those starting lineup figures are generally a bit too big for the Black Series because those guys are like 7 feet tall in real life, but this hand seemed to fit nicely. For Obi-Wan, I decided to go with his Jedi robes look from Battlefront, but you guys know that I don't really like soft goods on 6-inch figures, so what I did is I took the Figuarts Ben Kenobi robes, put it over the Padawan Obi-Wan body, and then this is a custom Revenge of the Sith head. This is also by Nuno, who will be linked in the description below. This is the same artist that did the Count Dooku head. For Bosk, this is just the stock figure. I did a dark wash on the chest plate and some of the body, as well as the head. You can see how that black ink, or the black paint, just kind of sits in all of the cracks on his white vest, just brings out a lot of that detail. A lot of Figuarts today, including this Chewbacca from A New Hope. I really love this figure. It's slightly better articulated in my opinion than the Black Series, and I do like the sculpt a little bit better. Though I do think that the Black Series Chewbacca is pretty impressive considering it was one of the earlier releases in the line. I recently compared the new Black Series Luke to the Figuarts on the right, but let's take a look at these two Black Series together. This is the new Mandalorian release of Luke, and this is the older Return of the Jedi on the left. I think that the new one is a vast improvement, and he's going to be my ultimate Luke Skywalker that is going to be on this Battlefront shelf here. I also have this Mafex Darth Vader from Rogue One that has become my display piece. SHFiguarts recently re-released their Return of the Jedi Vader that I think is a very close second to this Mafex figure, but for now I do prefer this one, and he's going to go right here. I walked in the Frankensun collectibles show one day and saw this BB-9E on display, and I was so excited. They sold it to me for just $15. I didn't even know that they made this character in the 6-inch scale, and he comes with this little display stand so he doesn't roll around. Let me know what you guys think of my choices for each of these ultimate versions of all of the heroes from Battlefront 2. I know a lot of us play with different skins, so let me know which ones you would have chosen for your shelf series in the comments below. Stay tuned right here on the channel for a lot of videos just like this, and I will see you all next time.